In this video, we do a little bit of mixing and spraying. Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so today what I'm going to be doing is putting down some fertiliser. I'm also going to be putting down some iron chelate, or chelate, however you want to say that. I'm also going to be putting down some soil conditioner, and what else? Can't remember at the moment. But right now, where I'm at, we're right in the middle of winter, so the lawn isn't growing much at all. It's pretty much gone dormant. But from my research at the moment, it's still a good idea to try to keep the soil condition in good condition, so that once it comes out of dormancy in spring, it's already got a good head start. So yeah, this is the first time I'm doing this for my lawn during winter. And see how it goes. Okay. Here I've got a 20-litre drum of a seaweed solution. I was using sea salt quite a lot, but I've just recently switched to this Plant Doctor product. This one's called Seaweed Secrets. So I'm just taking the cap off there, and what I've purchased from eBay is this knob that you can just screw in, and it's just a lot easier to be able to measure the right amount that I need. So I've got a 50-metre square lawn, and according to the instructions I'll need about 50 mil, so this will make it a lot easier to measure. So I'm just using an old 2-litre sea salt bottle, and I'm putting this first liquid in. I'll be mixing in a couple of other liquids. So here's the next one that I'm going to be mixing in. This is a liquid fertiliser, 30 mils, and so that gets taken in by the leaves, so as opposed to being watered into the root zone. So this next one is a soil conditioner, 50 mils. What I've recently learned about soil conditioners such as this is that it helps the soil to retain water, but also allows water to penetrate a lot more deeper than it otherwise would. This next one is called iron chelate or chelate. I think it's pronounced chelate. That's what I hear on YouTube a lot more. Anyway, it's obviously in a powder form, and the mixing instructions with this one is 10 grams for every 10 square meters. I've got 50, so I'm going to put 50 grams and then mix that into the liquid solution inside the sea salt bottle, so that it all gets distributed at the same time. So I've just put it into a bucket with a little bit of water, and what I've noticed is with the iron chelate, once I start pouring that into the sea salt bottle, there's a lot of residue left over, and then I have to mix it in with a bit more water. So yeah, just keep that in mind, because not all of it gets mixed in properly first go. So as you can see here, once all the water's gone through, there'll be a little bit of residue left, and that's the good stuff. So I got a bit more water and mixed it in. Once it's all in the bottle, then I topped it up all the way to the 2-litre mark, and then closed in the cap, give it a mix, and then spray it on. Sorry about this poor angle, but I was filming this just with the iPhone and I couldn't find a good place to rest it. This is the best place I could, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see anything. But basically what I'm doing is spraying the the lawn in a fashion where I go up and down in one direction, and once I've covered the whole lawn area in that direction, then I go in the, not the opposite direction, but perpendicular, so at 90 degrees to it, so going across where I've been spraying, so that way I know that I'm getting a really good coverage. The other thing that I did as well is every now and then I needed to give the bottle a bit of a shake, because I was thinking about that iron chelate, that powdery stuff at the bottom, just kind of hanging at the bottom of the bottle. So just give the bottle a bit of a shake, and then once I've finished the whole bottle, then what I did is I topped it up again with more water, give it another mix, and then just spray that down as well, just to make sure that I know that all of the chemicals, all of the liquid, all of the iron chelate powder has been distributed on the lawn, and just making sure that I get my money's worth. So that's pretty much it for this update. Here are some photos that I've taken on the day. This is to also help me see the kind of before and after effects. So at the moment, as I said at the start, this was shot right in the middle of winter here in Melbourne. So that's in the middle of July, and this is what the lawn looks like at the moment. What I'll try to do is on the top right, if I remember, I'll link to a previous video so you can see kind of the progression as well. I also did the same for my dad's lawn. So he's got a different lawn. He's got a buffalo type lawn. And here are some weeds that are growing at the moment. So he's got oxalis, creeping oxalis. And I've started to use a new tool. It's the Ryobi 18 volt lithium edger, just to kind of help with the edges. So if you want me to do a little video about that, let me know in the comments. Okay, talk soon.